He's an older guy. He's in the middle too. Could be Albert or Alan. I know he's right in the middle. When you think of, when Alan's family decides to claim him, please tell me. I know, somebody's thinking, well, yeah, I know Alan, but that couldn't be him.
I have a middle.
Yours is middle?
Middle name, Alan.
Okay, who's your Alan?
Alvin.
Alvin, that's him. You march yourself right up here right now. Is yours your father?
My former husband.
He's not my father. I called him my father.
No, that's him.
I had a very good relationship with my dad,
Yes,
and I also had an excellent relationship with Al.
with Al.
Yeah,
He wants to talk to you.
I do.
Well, here, come over here.
Upstairs.
And you can use that microphone over there.
Hi.
Bite or no bite?
I'm totally relaxed. This is
Cool.
This is good.
This is good. Alvin is awesome.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And he's outspoken.
I know. Well, here's the thing about him. It's not about the volume of words he says. There's just not a ton of chitter chatter he needs to do. He says he just wanted you to know you are a man who blesses this world and that he loves you. And he says those words, I love you.
Very good.
And you have made him so proud. So proud. He's got, he's talking about trimming down trees and planting trees and cleaning up your yard. Okay. And he says you're going to need to do that later this week because the storm's coming. Yeah. He says there's going to be a little bit more weather this week, but at the end of the week you're going to be out doing it.
We just did this last week, too.
Yeah, I know. There's going to be more. He was with you on the one, and there's going to be more that's coming. He's also talking about trading out for different cars or adding to and doing something different with your cars.
All right.
And he knows about that.
Oh,
and
what kind am I going to get? I'm still undecided.
Yeah, I know. He says it's coming too, probably in April.
Okay.
So it'll be a car someone you know has, and they'll just kind of be offering it to you. It'll be coming real soon. Yep. It'll
Can
be
I ask
good.
him a quick question?
Sure.
I find that when he died, we used to play cards all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when he died, I was one of the pallbearers. Mm-hmm. And I put a quarter on top of the casket. I said, all right, Al, that's the last quarter I'm giving you. Mm-hmm. Ever since that happened, I started finding dimes because I was going to take a quarter as a sign. When I find a quarter,
Mm-hmm.
it would be a sign from Al.
Yeah.
I started finding dimes like crazy.
Yeah,
So he's either keeping 15 cents
he is.
or it's somebody else.
No, that's him. That's him.
I often wondered where they come from.
Because you have to give more. You had to give the quarter. He's gonna, because he always won, so you had to pay more. That's why it's a dime. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why he got 3 and I got 2.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
There's an October birthday or anniversary too that he's mentioning.
That's probably his, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, have a celebration for him this year.
Okay.
He just says he
I better
loves
look
you.
his date up.
It's in October.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. So celebrate for him. He says
right.
again, he doesn't need to say anything else except bingo, blackjack, and I love you.
He's good.
He is good. And your dad says hello too. He's very proud of
how's
you.
he
as well.
doing?
He's happy.
He didn't get there too long ago.
No, he says, but it's been like forever. And let me talk with him just for a moment. He's got such different energy than Al.
Yes.
Very different
Yes,
in the way they communicate and in their essence. Your dad says that he has been hearing you and he knows the way that you think about him, or he knows of the prayers that you've sent to him, and you don't ever have to utter a word out loud. He has been hearing those things, and he says you don't have to worry about the last days or the saying goodbye. It's the welcoming and the hellos of his spirit in every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
And he's talking about sunrise. I don't know if you get up a lot at sunrise or enjoy seeing the
before.
sunrise. Yeah. He says when you're watching the sunrise and
All
just
right.
noticing that beauty, he's there with you.
All right.
There's a Mac or a Mark who's connected, who's still physically here, connected to you, either friends or friends of the family, who your dad is mentioning. It could be Mike too. But
My brother Mike.
Yeah, tell your brother hello from your father.
All right.
Yeah.
He was real close to Mike
Yes,
as well.
yes.
He's close to all of us, of course. But
But Mike doesn't have the kind of spiritual language or the words that you have as far as relating to your father. So he
Okay.
says, just tell him I love him and I'm okay. Your dad's talking about hanging things up on a wall or putting up some kind of little, it's not a mount, but it's like a picture frame or something that you had made or that had been made for him.
We made one a long time ago.
Yes, yes. If you find that or uncover that, and someone may still have it, but he says that was
I
something
have
very
a picture of it.
Yes.
It's not hanging up right now.
Maybe around the anniversary of his death, hang that up as a
Okay.
celebration of his life. You'll
I
hang
can
it
do
up.
that. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he says put it up again at the anniversary or at his birthday to do something to affirm his presence instead of getting sad because of his absence.
Okay.
He wants that to be a tradition. He's got this, well, he shows me like pork and pork chops, and I don't know if you guys eat a lot of those or if that was one of his favorite meals.
I do a lot with meat and everything, and he always wanted like a deer sandwich or a
He was-
turkey
yeah, you
sandwich
made
when I
that
go
for
hunting
him.
or something. But
Yeah,
I haven't
he-
understood how I hunt and I'm spiritually attached at the same time, but I'll work on that.
No, that's your dad's way of saying don't make any qualms with it. You're doing it out of love. There's love that's
That's what I
there.
thought.
It's true. No, that he wants that.
Okay.
He says that's the most important. Besides saying he loves you, he says he really wants you to make peace with that because you have struggled with it. He said there's only love there. You are being reverent and respectful, and it's a way that you then show love to the other people you love too. So he says don't question it. It's okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
make peace with that on every level because he says that's all there is. A good sandwich and peace, and you're good to go. There's a P like Patsy or Paula or Pam who's connected with you who's still here. So either Pat.
A whole bunch of Pats.
Well, reach out. He says just reach out to all the family members. There's a
one that does
Pat.
need help now. She's not family, but she's going through a divorce, and
Mm-hmm.
I talked with her.
Yeah, and she's Pat or Paul or
And her name is Pat,
Yeah.
yeah.
Your dad says reach out to her, please.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have to fix her. He says just be there for her.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning.
That's the gift you gave him that you never realized. You were doing things for him, but he says really you were just there. And that's what made him feel so comforted,
Right.
especially when he wasn't always responding so much or when he was just kind of hanging
What's
out.
he think about Mom and how Mom's doing now?
You've always done right by her, he says. You've always done right by her. Again, it's just being who you are.
Right.
That's all you need to do. He says, when you are who you are, you will never disappoint the people who love you. He means that with all his heart. You don't need to do a single thing except be yourself.
That's the cool thing about him. We had a big family, like 7 kids, and Dad always let me be me.
That's what he's affirming again. His story has not changed and his voice will never falter from that truth. He says, who you are is a gift. Keep being you.
Thank
so,
you.
You're welcome. Thank
me
you.
up.
Thank you so much. And I think Alvin, who is so insistent, it's for you.
I will accept this rose.
Good, good. Thank you so